Just a blanket that has a hole for your head. So it's more than just a blanket.
Yeah, well, it's funny that you mentioned that, John. It is more than just a blanket.
Then that's when you bring in the title.
Yeah,
of
but I'm not on
whatever
the
it is.
clock. I'm not doing the pitch.
No, I know. Well, hey, I'm just saying. That's how you'll edit it in.
What is it? Is it like a Snuggie?
It's a camp blanket that has a button.
cool.
It looks super
It's like
comfy.
quilted.
Where it is a poncho.
Yeah.
It is very. It is. I'm almost worried it's going to be too comfy.
Almost looks like a sweatsuit, like what Martin Lawrence wore that time that he got like
This
heat
is
exhaustion.
from the Martin Lawrence collection.
Ah, okay, that's where I recognize it from. All right.
Yeah, it's a damn Gina limited drop.
There's a big Martin logo on the back, right?
So today's episode brought to you by Martin Lawrence and the Martin Show.
Yep.
Damn, Gina.
Yeah, they're sponsoring the opening segment, and Mothman Prophecies is sponsoring the main content of today's episode. We're going to watch Mothman Prophecies, and we implore you to watch it along with us and listen to the nonsense that we come up with as we watch it.
Yeah, we're doing this a little bit differently today. We'll actually be watching the entire movie.
Right.
So we will give you a heads up when we start it, so you can at least kind of sync yourself up with us.
Yeah. Yep.
But we're just gonna watch the entire thing. So let me know when you dudes are ready. I'll start playing.
Yeah, could I say that my intention going into this is for giggles?
Yeah, I think
And
that's
I am
everyone's.
fully aware that this movie starts with like super sadness and ends in tragedy.
I'm
And
not aware of anything of this.
yeah, well, we talked a little bit about the Mothman happenings that this is loosely based on.
Yes.
I lost everybody. Can you guys
You
hear
lost
me?
us. I
Yeah.
did lose us.
Yeah, we hear you.
I lost everybody.
Okay, you guys ready? Want me to start this up?
Hold on.
All right, there we go. We're back.
All right, we're back. We're rolling. Things are good, Mike?
Yeah.
Strug.
I mean, I'm ready whenever.
All right, cool.
Okay, Jarvis,
All right.
if you could count us in, if you want to give us a 3, 2, 1 and hit play so that our listeners can hit play along with us.
Okay, here
So
we
yeah,
go.
Mothman Prophecies starring Richard Gere. Here we go.
In 3, 2. That was for you, John. That was sweet.
Thank you.
We all know
You
that
don't
you don't
say
you
the-
don't-
You
I
don't
said
say
the
the
2.
2-1. It's okay.
I know. I didn't say the
okay.
1, but I said the 2. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But that was for you. That was totally a shout out for you.
This is some sort of German rip that we're
Yeah, I
watching.
don't know why it's in German.
We've already seen a couple of umlauts. Wow, this is...
Das
let me tell
Mothman.
you, this is a lot of fun. I'm already enjoying this.
I mean, I'm super into this.
As someone who tweets along with movies like on a weekly basis, and I have been since quarantine, this is really what I've been trying to get at. You know,
Yeah.
like a Riff Tracks Beastery Science Theater feel.
Well, yeah, it's definitely better when you can actually talk through it. You know, like tweeting's cool, but I feel like I can never keep up with
It's
what's
not as
going
fun.
on.
This is more fun to me.
Yeah.
I like the
These
tweeting
gescheit
too. but-
based
I wish I knew what
auf-
that said. If someone knows German and can translate what that just said.
Green
pretty
Gems
sure-
und Lakeshore Entertainment present.
English with the German accent.
I'm pretty sure that said
Entertainment
this is
production.
a story based on a true story in Point Pleasant, Virginia.
But you didn't say that with a German accent, so I,
I
don't
can't. I
believe it.
did. You don't want to hear my
This
German
is
accent.
a true story based on stuff
Laura Linney.
happening. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
Dude, I don't remember this movie. I
Laura
saw it
Linney
once,
from
a
the
long
hit
time ago.
movie Congo.
What year is this? In 2002, right? This movie?
Somewhere around there.
Searching.
Yes.
2002, yes.
Nice. Yeah, I was still in high school when this came out. I think that's the only time I've seen it. Richard Gere, right off the bat, has Jesus on the
So
phone.
it's this scene that connects this to
Landline,
the
am I
Matrix
right?
universe. Like that was actually him connecting to the Matrix.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
So this
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing connects it.
Oh,
to
I didn't
that
realize that
universe.
this ties into the
Yeah,
Matrix
this
universe.
is the
That's cool.
this is the office that Neo works in.
Ah.
Makes sense.
So he's getting the call from Morpheus at the same time. They're all kind of like, oh, Deborah Messing. Yeah.
From around.
No, that
Is
was
she
just
really?
the manufacturer of the shower. Now this was supposed to be Richard Gere's big break, right?
at this point in his career.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like,
this was
this was
bigger
sup-
than Pretty Woman.
No, there was supposed to be. Yeah, but that was what's her name's big break. That wasn't Richard Gere.
Julia Roberts. I'd say Mystic
Yeah.
Pizza was her big break, my friend.
No, that was the pizza place's big break. So
Yes,
this
of
movie
course.
was
The
supposed to
Pizza
be
Place, yes.
Richard Gere's Batman, and he was very upset that it didn't. Like the whole press junket tour. If you watch, like footage of him advertising it, he's trying to get people to call him Mothman. He's like, "It's your buddy
Fuck.
Mothman."
All right,
Richard
no
Gere."
way. You're making this up.
Tom and Dandy.
Actually,
Look at that name.
Yeah, I had a copy of a presser that actually it said starring the Mothman himself, Richard Gere.
Dude.
And,
Allegedly,
Yeah.
he sued Screen Gems. Like it was settled out of court, but he was suing Screen Gems because he thought that they were gonna special effects him doing all this cool Mothman stuff.
right.
Like he wanted it to be his Batman.
Yeah, he thought he was going to have red eyes and wings that do not flap, but then make him ascend into the sky anyway.
Yeah, and he was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, they must just be doing it in special effects." But after he saw the cut of the movie, walked out of the premiere, and then
Right.
he was gonna sue, but they settled it.
Mitch, you missed some of the. You didn't find any of this knowledge in your research that you do all the time. So
No,
sorry,
I
Mitch.
did not. This is all news to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to be
Well,
Mothman.
this is kind of a groove playing right now.
Yeah. Dude,
Look at that, with the
this
bokeh
jam
stock
right
imagery.
here.
It was all stock imagery.
Yeah, all stock image of
Yep.
Christmas lights right here.
Yeah.
A lot of bokehs in this intro, I'm noticing. Ah, Deborah Messing.
There she is. Wow, look at that hair. Beautiful.
She is a sweetie. I would have casted her as Mary Jane if I had done a Spider-Man movie.
Wow, interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
with
hot
Richard
take.
Gere as Peter Parker.
Oh, absolutely. Uncle Ben would definitely be Michael Caine.
That's all he wanted to do was be a superhero. I feel kind of bad
Yep.
it never worked out.
Ooh. Ooh, look at a smash. Smash face.
They're shopping for
What
a
the-
house. They're having a good time.
They laughing at the realtor. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Look at this mansion. Probably costs nothing because it's West Virginia. Property value is very low over there.
Shout out to everyone in West Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could totally buy this house on a coal miner's salary.
It's certainly built on coal
Yeah, especially in the
miners' bones.
60s.
Oh, is that when this was supposed to be? They're all dressed for the 60s. Those were 60s computers.
Yeah, what is going on? Yeah.
Right, this is about the whole Mothman thing in like 1967 or whatever. Wait, they don't even own the house. This is so rude.
Maybe
You've
that's
never
their
gone
thing.
to-
They go to houses and bang.
Yeah, you've never done that, Mitch?
I can't say I
People
have.
Wait
They
until
go to, like,
quarantine
It's
open
is over.
impolite.
Oh my God, there's a moth.
Oh,
So-
Oh.
Brian wants a part of it.
Adequate
wants in.
closet space for 69ing.
yeah.
So, in the
It's a good
original
fucking
script,
closet.
the moths were supposed to attack Brian, but they could only afford to do one of them.
Just have it flutter around. The training, actually, they brought in a moth trainer, but they got sick on the day of the shoot, so they had to just use just regular moths that they found out by the campfire the night before, and it really was not what they were looking for in terms of production quality.
I heard.
You know,
I heard that moths tie it to the Silence of the Lambs universe. That was the
Wow,
little Easter egg.
I have read that. I didn't know that was confirmed. Thank you for confirming
Yep,
that.
that shared universe of Hannibal Lecter and the Mothman.
I can't wait for Richard Gere to say, "Would you fuck me?"
Hard
fuck me.
well, we all know Jarvis is just waiting for him to say that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Frederica Bimmel. She's a great big fat person. Roomy in the hips. Oh, that movie's my favorite.
Like he was
They're
hoping
sad because
that
they didn't get to bang in that
Yeah,
closet.
why are they sad? What happened?
Well, no, they did. I thought they closed the door
Brian
after
told
they told him he'd buy the house, and I thought that was implying that the banking continued.
no, that
Yeah.
they were trying.
Well,
to
they're
stop the
about to
one
do it
train
again in
moth
the
from
car,
escaping.
apparently.
Yeah, you guys are at a light. You gotta pay attention.
I haven't been this horny since I was 20.
Yeah, even Richard Gere laughed at that joke.
Hell yeah, Ricky. Thanks, dog.
He's like, we gotta hurry, honey.
What? Was that Batman?
No, it was Mothman, but it was supposed to be his Batman.
Like squirrel sized.
This is like a Michael Bay crash scene. It's 9 minutes long.
Stock footage.
Yep.
Okay, it's getting serious.
Yeah, let's see this Mothman.
Never drive horny.
Big. Yeah, always jerk off on the side of the road, and then you continue your trip.
Yeah, you'll think clearer. Oh, they were all happy. They all friggin' got this new house.
It's over that
and
quick.
now she's dead.
He's got his 1960s cell phone.
You know, I thought this movie took place in the 60s, but I guess
that
not.
would make sense based on all of the accounts of Mothman from like 66, 67 area.
Yeah.
She's not dead. She's got a tube up her butt. Who knows?
Wow, pre-corona hospitals, dude. You can actually go into the room.
They got a couple of extra beds.
Yeah, yeah. They start banging right here again.
That would be
Richard, you gotta stop.
She knew it was him because he's the Mothman. That's why she's reacting.
Remember when he was sexiest man alive in People magazine?
No, this was supposed to be his "I'm Batman" moment. He was like, they recorded 6 hours of him going, "I'm Mothman."
I'm Mothman.
Like, you're saying it too much like him, and he's like, "I'll say it how I want to say it. I'm Mothman." That's his moth's eye view. That's one of his powers. He can see from the point of view of a moth flying above his head.
So many close-ups. So many close-ups of eyes. It's awful.
Yeah, eyes of the Mothman.
Oh, she's getting put in the Hannibal Lecter mask. See, I told you. It ties to the Sounds of the Lambs universe. Oh, she just has a big moth on her brain in the MRI. That'd be pretty funny.
Dark spot. It looks like a moth.
Oh, it does!
What the fuck?
Oh my god, this movie's ridiculous.
He's like, I can't believe I did this to my wife with my moth powers.
Sir, your wife is now filled with moths. You impregnated her with your moth seed.
Wouldn't it be filled with larvae, though?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
As gross as that sounds.
Oh, she's got Mothman's disease.
Mothman syndrome.
Turns out she's sick from me.
Is this loud enough for you guys? I feel like it's a little quiet.
Well, no, it's just a quiet scene right now.
Yeah.
Subtitles help.
Yeah, I watch everything with subtitles because I'm very hard of hearing.
Same.
So, yeah, everything I watch has subtitles. But it's good because, like, you get pronunciations better.
Yeah, I use subtitles a lot too.
Yeah,
it just helps. Helps me stay focused as well.
Yeah.
I print all my subtitles.
Mike just reads. He just reads the script while he's watching the movie.
Do we know how old Richard Gere was in this movie? Was he in his 50s at this point?
So this movie came out in 2002. He was born in 1949, so he was 53.
Nice. That is nice.
Ooh, so Deborah Messing was very active.
Damn.
Because he's old. So right now he's dealing with the fact that she can't carry his moth kids. Like her body obviously just can't handle it.
That's what the
And
doctor
really
told
looking
them.
forward
Yeah.
to really looking forward to having a family. But he's like still they couldn't get all the larvae out of her, but he still feels very protective. That's why he's so
I think the medical term is weak womb. I think she has a weak womb.
It's big.
Mike,
big
correct
thing
me
with-
if I'm wrong. I know you've looked
It's
into this a little bit more.
it's a deep and sad issue for all Cuban cryptid crossbreed. Something
rampant.
that hurts everyone. And it's like, yeah, now he's so upset he wants to destroy a bridge, and we get it. But he's got to go around and tell people he's going to do it first to make it a prophecy.
He didn't even get his window fixed. It still has the spider crack from where Deborah Messing smashed
What a
her head.
reminder.
Well, it's the 60s. They couldn't fix glass back then. He's like, I left my moth suit here somewhere.
I've been thinking about grafting some moth wings to my
Oh,
back.
did you see what they did with the red lights to make it look like eyes? To make it look like the red eyes of the Mothman?
They're
Yeah.
gonna do that
Hell
with
yeah.
the bokeh effects a lot, right?
I
Good
think so.
job.
They did it with the taillights from the car, too.
Yep.
Boca Raton up in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of bokehs in this movie.
Who wrote the Book of Love?
Oh, moth eyes.
Oh, it's the moth. The moth cave. That's the secret entrance to the moth cave. The thing folds down and then he drives his car.
Yeah, they shot it right in Griffith Park, actually.
What is that? What are we looking at here? Those burn marks?
You know,
like,
you'd
I
think
don't
he would have
remember
noticed those a
doing
while ago because it's like implied it's been at least a week since that accident happened. Like,
Yeah.
but he's just going back there now.
Beautiful house.
Hmm.
Very ornate.
What? Like, is he on the phone in every scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always
how he gets
answering
in and out of the
phones.
He's a
at the beginning
busy
of the scene.
guy, dude.
That's how he gets in and out of the Matrix.
Yeah.
What if I
See, he's
told
dialing
you
in
how
right
half
now.
man, half
Nice
moth?
Danny Boyle shot right there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, she dead?
I still can't figure out when this movie takes place.
I'm sorry,
60s.
but the moths have eaten her from the inside out.
I think it's just contemporary with the time it came out.
It very
Which
well
doesn't
could
make-
be.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like early 2000s.
Mothman's timeless.
It's based on a book that came out in 1975.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, really?
Which is about
this
the
is in
stuff
19
that happened in 1968 or whatever.
Right, yeah, I believe, yeah.
But, you know, he has a cell phone, and that was definitely not a wall phone from the 60s that he just used.
No.
So,
It could be his proprietary moth phone. Like
It
part of
could
his
be.
security belt.
well, I'm just saying, either the art department here was not on point, or this movie does not take place when I thought it took place. So, it's one of the two.
I think it's just a creative choice, which does not sit well with me. But, the film claims to be based on actual events that occurred between November 1966 and December 1967 in Point Pleasant. So they just were like, well, people are going to be too confused watching
Yeah.
a period piece from 40 years ago. Oh, angels.
We just don't have the
No,
budget
she
to
wasn't.
get all the 60s props in this movie. We're just going to go with what's around.
Yeah.
So she's dead.
She did.
She's eaten from the inside out.
By the
And
larva.
she drew some
Yeah.
family pictures before she passed.
She's been drawing angles.
Drawing Kurt Angels.
90 degree was always her favorite.
I'm partial to 45 myself.
It's just bloody hamster wheels. Oh, she drew him.
She's in love. She's obviously in love. Oh, what the?
Oh, she drew him at work.
Ruin.
Ruin.
Hell yeah. Yeah, she's pretty fucking metal. Deborah Messing can draw.
Looked like Ghostface a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
The Scream one, not the Wu-Tang one. 2 years later.
Why is that in German? Why is that the only part
it's
of the
weird.
movie in German? I'm so confused.
Yeah, we have the English dub, but the subtitles are also in English. But
And he's like a billionaire playboy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so he's a news report. He's a reporter in this. But
Oh,
now he's on
all right,
TV?
okay. Oh no, like
Yeah.
super,
News
like Clark
reporter?
Kent, like Clark Kent.
Right. They couldn't go just straight Batman. They had to dig into some of the other backstories too.
A little bit of everything. Dark Horse comic
It's like
book.
2004, you just said.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it was like looking ahead at the 2004 election. So yeah, it takes place in like the same time that, or maybe even 2003. Weird. So weird.
It's a prophecy.
Oh,
Is
this
that the
guy's
guy
accent is
from-
almost as good as Mitch's?
Oh, yeah.
Get back.
Well, he sounds to me like a discount Steve Buscemi.
Are you?
We can't afford
or Are
that.
you a knock? He looks like a C-list Sebastian Stan,
I could see that.
like his shitty younger brother.
Johnny Knoxville's dad. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Stan.
Stan.
Stanley Stan.
He's the son they don't really talk about.
Mm.
He couldn't get into the Marvel movies.
They actually named him Stan so that he was at least somewhat memorable to them, being their already given last name. If they named him something else, they would have forgotten about him altogether. Was that the closet that they banged in?
I think so, yeah.
No,
Gotta
no,
be.
no, no.
I wish he just went through his suits and they were all just eaten by moths. Bunch of moth holes
Well, that's
in
how
him.
he. That's how he gets into the moth cave
He's got to climb through the holes in his suits.
through the closet, the holes in the fabric.
Yeah.
So many close-ups in this movie.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of
Mothmobile.
close-ups.
You know, it's
Just in
part.
case you didn't know, this is how you start a car.
Yeah. It's the director's signature style, dude. He's an auteur.
Close-ups.
A lot of shallow depth of field too. They really like keeping you in the moment. Richmond. He's going to see a Gere show in Richmond. This is when Oderus was still alive.
Yeah, it was Dave Becky on the phone, or Bracky.
It's a lot of just like just his close-ups of his face with like the score. There's not a lot going on. This isn't very dialogue-driven movie.
There was supposed to be all special effects that turned him into the Mothman in these parts, and they just didn't want to pay, or you know, they're like, we're not. Yeah, see, this is his powers are coming out, and it's fucking with the electronic part. And he still feels guilty about his wife.
Weird shot.
Yeah, this movie could have easily been 20 minutes shorter.
Yeah, that always works.
Moth bone on.
Little percussive maintenance.
Fossil
Moth-
Watch. Wow.
Moth watch has stopped.
What is that? Wow. That lighting in the sky.
This is supposed to be where you first see him fly, but again, it didn't
In the
wanna
original
pay.
script.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Because he's supposed to start running faster, and then the moth wings come out.
Gotta go fast.
Supposed to be his big break.
Is he levitating
moth
right
feet.
there? It looked like he was floating off the ground.
No, his moth feet were supposed to come out of the shoes, and it was going to look exactly like what made the cut in the rating.
Huh. That's pretty impressive that he was able to attack his own car while he was still driving it.
It's something to do with the light, being attracted to the light. Or maybe the spirit of the moth entered him at that moment, giving him the powers. And once he eats this guy's clothes, that's what turns him fully into a moth.
Oh, this actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's onto him. He already knows he's the Mothman.
So that's the equivalent of the Mothman's joke. That guy.
Ah.
I think they call him balls.
Oh, it's Laura Linney.
Commissioner Gordon.
Hmm.
And this is supposed to be like, you know how moths get trapped in your shower and they can't seem to get out?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this scene represents.
That's what they put him in. Calvin Klein, right?
Wow, we went so far to use the word trespass.
Mm-hmm.
That's a safe word.
I just wish instead of the gun, he was just holding up like a bunch of mothballs in his hand. He's like holding it day with it. I could throw in mothballs at him in the shower.
Fly swatter.
Yeah. Just whacking him off frame. Oh, so we know he's a scumbag. He's from DC.
Mm.
DC means duck cocoon for those who don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, in German,
okay.
it's Das. Das
Cocoon.
Yeah.
It's his fortress of solitude.
Mm.
Crystal cocoon. No, sir. I need you to take your clothes off and shower. I need to see your
So-
moth wings.
How far are we? Like 20 minutes into the movie, there's been a Deborah Messing shower scene and a Kurt Russell shower scene, or whatever that guy's name is.
Kurt Russell.
I wish Kurt Russell was in this movie.
Yeah.
This would be a very different movie if Kurt Russell was in it. That's for sure.
Let's just put the thing on. There it
That'd
is.
be so much fun if we just stopped this.
Just watch the thing. God, I love that movie so much.
That's a good one. That's easily
Yeah,
one of
right.
my favorites.
Oh yeah, classic.
Mm.
By the way, it said Point Pleasant on that cop car. First, right? That's the first reference to Point Pleasant, I think, since this movie
so,
started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had whatever it said in German at the beginning, but then that's like the first
Right.
actual
Yeah, but I
tangible
don't read
piece
that.
of.
I don't know how to read
yeah.
German.
I don't know how to
Does it
read in
start-
general, so I feel you.
Yeah, yeah. Illiteracy. What does it
So-
even mean?
Yeah.
So they're saying that the Mothman started in D.C., so is this like a political statement?
Could be.
Like the Mothman
Yeah, they
started
saying
in
that
D.C. and
all
then brought
politicians
terror.
are moths.
I mean, you could make a very potent analogy with it. That's for sure.
You were on People Magazine, World's Sexiest Man.
She's got copies of it in the back seat.
Yeah, in the back seat. I think he was it multiple times too. I think, like not just once.
Yeah, dude, his uncle owns a magazine. And he's a wicked creep.
You know his uncle, John People,
He's a wicked creep. Yeah.
people from People
Yeah.
Magazine.
John People. Mario Van Peebles.
Oh, another close up. Oh, look at that transition.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Yeah, a lot of weird cinematography choices in this movie.
Yeah. It's the
supposed to be
director's
creepy.
calling card, dude. He's an auteur.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, he has a bunch of other movies I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Mothman 2, Mothman 3, Mothman Returns.
yeah. Did he do the Cocoon movies back in the 80s?
Only did Cocoon 2.
Maybe the reason
I wanna
you've
go
never heard of him is you're just not classy enough to get it.
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Mm.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, there
Again.
it is.
Yeah.
In case you missed it on the cop car, here it is
Mm.
on the hotel.
Why is a welcome sign on the hotel?
Right.
The state line runs through that building.
They sure know how to make people look shitty.
Yeah.
There it is again.
Wait. Hold on. I might have stayed at a hotel in Point Pleasant. If that's where it is in West Virginia.
Yeah.
It would make sense.
Mm. Did you happen to see a 6 foot tall moth looking humanoid that may or may not have resembled Richard Gere in a bad latex outfit?
It is not where I thought it was in West Virginia. I apologize. It is in the sort of middle of the state, all the way to the west.
Huh.
But there's a little peninsula on the northern part of
Yeah.
the state, which I stayed in once. But no, so I guess I was unfortunately not close to the Mothman himself.
That's all right. We'll go.
That's something a Mothman would say.
He probably wouldn't be able to understand him. Yeah, sounds like that. A lot of clicking.
Mm.
A lot of fluttering sounds too.
Mm.
Well, now I'm gonna find a Starbucks.
Wait, okay, so this now he's in Point Pleasant. So he wasn't before, or he was when the occurrence happened, and now he's being sort of forced to stay here because his car broke down.
I think
That's what
that is the meaning I'm getting out of it. Is that
Okay.
he first encountered, like, they were driving.
They were driving through.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Jesus.
This,
Small town.
yeah, this dickhead. What'd you call me? This guy is unhinged.
My last name's Tunny Cock. All right?
This guy's got some problems. Says a crazy person.
Mm. Yeah, usually sane people don't have to constantly remind themselves that they're not insane.
Damn it.
Yeah, first time I ever heard that.
Mm.
Why is he so close to him?
Because they're going to kiss.
Yeah. He's the new love interest for the Mothman, Jarvis.
It was supposed to be this big break.
Mm. It's like Batman.
Nah,
You
I
never
wouldn't.
just have one love interest.
Yeah, that's his Two-Face.
Yeah. They couldn't afford Tommy Lee Jones, so they got him instead.
Tommy Free Joan.
Mm.
There it is. The end.
Like 90% of this movie is him driving
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Him driving and him on the
The
phone.
Mothmobile.
And
Close up.
yeah, and
Out of
blurry
focus.
close-ups of lights or plants.
I said
and
focus on the
watch.
rack. Not rack focus. Oh, you startled the Mothman. You're very lucky, Laura Lady.
Is this gonna be like the love interest now for the rest of the movie? Like,
Yeah,
Their
man. He
weird
just wants to eat
relationship.
clothes. He just
Yeah,
wants to
if
eat
I've-
clothes.
You know, if I've seen enough movies, I'm going to say yes.
It's like, hey, you like banging in enclosed spaces?
You know, I'm sure he knows the location of a couple of good closets now.
But he did kind of show up because they're outside the house.
Yeah. She's a lot more likable in this than she is in Ozarks.
Mm.
She's so shitty on that show, her character.
I mean, so far, she doesn't have the charisma she had in her breakout role in Congo. But, you know, it's getting there.
Stop eating my sesame cakes. God, that movie's so good. Fuck it, let's watch Congo.
No, thank you.
What's the gorilla saying that? What's the gorilla's name?
Amy.
Harambe.
Amy, love you.
Mm.
The part at the end of that movie always killed me when they got that laser gun and
Dude,
they're just like chopping the gorillas in half with it.
The last 20 minutes of that movie is
bananas.
Is awesome. The hour and a half it takes to get there is so not worth
Good
it.
shit, yeah. Well, except for that one line, the sesame cakes line is incredible.
Mm. Or when he's tied up in the interrogation room and he's like, "This is pure Kafka," and the guy goes, "Who's Kafka? Tell me."
I love it.
Mm.
I have some friends that are from West Virginia and they're older. I'm gonna have to ask them about this next time I see him. Because he definitely they grew up through the 60s and 70s in West Virginia, so I'm sure they have some
memories.
If you walk into a small town in West Virginia as a good-looking, well-dressed man, they'll give you police records.
I guess so, yeah.
Like, can you verify this? If I came down
after you've been like accused of trespassing,
yeah,
you know?
and held at gunpoint in another man's shower on your first night there, you end up at the police station being handed records. Here, look this over. But was supposed to be his big break. That's his Commissioner Gordon. He's supposed to be helping her with his moth powers fight the crimes there. But they just, for whatever reason, they went in a different direction.
Mm.
This lady's cat's in a tree, and she's like, if only there was a man with the power of a moth to go up and rescue my cat.
Mm.
And, like, on some level, this cop is taking him around to everyone he's terrorized. He just kept showing up at this guy's house. Well, here we go again.
Mm.
She's really just the PTSD police.
Yeah, confront your terror. And it's just cut to Richard Gere in a spandex suit like that. You're like, turn off the light. He won't go away. Let's turn off the light. It would have been so great if that guy in the back was wearing a moth outfit.
Mm.
Like, saw them.
He just like
turned
shushes
around.
the camera, and sneaks by.
It fucking sneaks away.
Oh, there's that same weird burn mark, or whatever the hell that is.
Mm.
Kind of looks like the Mr. Bungle bunny.
Radiograph of the Mothman.
Oh,
Oh, that tree looks like it's about
That
to
big
start
jib
spitting
shot.
bars.
Mm.
dude, we are 36 minutes into this movie and literally nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just didn't pay to show it.
I swear to God, if we
There's a
don't see
bunch
the
that's
Mothman
happened.
in this movie, I'm fucking flipping.
He's
my computer
right
desk.
there. He's
Yeah.
right there.
I need to see him in full form, I'm saying.
They didn't want to pay. This was supposed to be his big break.
Oh, is that the bridge?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the bridge that fucking
Ominous.
collapsed in, what, 1967?
It's Chekhov's
Yeah.
bridge.
Also weird because like So the bridge is already collapsed.
Yeah,
It's
right.
2002.
Yeah. Well, they rebuilt
Like-
it, you know?
Is it okay? Did get
No,
rebuilt?
they did rebuild it,
Yeah.
but like, it doesn't. The timeline is so fucking weird.
The bridge collapsing was like the end of everything, wasn't it? Too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
sort of like they think that like, oh, it ended the curse or however
Yeah.
you want to.
Or the Mothman was like a harbinger of the impending disaster, and once the disaster happened, you know, his job there was
gone.
done. He moved
moved
on.
on.
Yeah, he moved
To
on.
Chicago.
Yep. Or Chernobyl, depending on who you ask.
Yeah,
He moved to Chicago and became the Sausage King.
yeah. This is me, Abe Froman.
Hey.
I'm making pizzas now.
Well, maybe he went away because his cocoon was under that bridge and he had to leave. They took his home away.
There's a picture of my wife in this hotel.
Deborah Messing is a cutie patootie. Notice all the
should
headlights
like-
are like reddish.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like Ghost Rider whenever he's in a car. There's a red tint. It's part
Are you
of the
talking from
power.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Just in
Yeah,
general.
just Shield only.
Whoa, is that him? Mothman it up? Or no, he gets jealous when other people have intimate moments and
Everyone's just banging
Yeah,
in this
no, these
movie.
were-
Yeah.
These are these two like teen eyewitnesses who.
What do you think Mothman's dick looks like?
looks like the shape that was
hairy?
burned into the tree.
Yeah, little tiny hairs. Wait, did they climax at the same time as seeing Mothman?
They're having that post-orgasm clarity right there.
Mm.
I'd like to see someone not. Oh, he got moth loads in his eyes.
Said I got moth loads.
Like it looked like gigantic moth. Oh, it gave him COVID.
Yeah.
Pink eye.
Don't change the subject.
Me and this red-eyed
Getting
idiot.
engaged?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we only fucked to celebrate our engagement. It is West Virginia. She probably would have been stoned. Premarital sex.
High or stoned like rocks thrown at you?
Thrown like rocks thrown, like red in the eyes
Ah.
because you got hit by our sin rock.
Who sleeps like that?
The Mothman.
It's 2:30. Everything revolves around 2:30 a.m. It seems like.
Mm.
Batman
movie.
sleeps
That's
upside
his
down.
dentist calling him,
Mothman
actually.
sleeps.
Confirming his appointment.
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah.
Don't you just hate it when people call your phone at 2 o'clock in the morning and there's no one there?
Yeah, but I always answer.
Mm.
I always
Every time.
answer my phone when it rings at 2:30.
Yeah.
I like it's the guy that was showing up at his house at 2:30 a.m. He found out where he stayed. And he's like, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah, I'm gonna call. him.
Now I'm gonna wake up. Now it's my turn.
Retribution. Yes. Here, back to the moth's
This
eye
is supposed to
view.
be. Supposed to be. Gonna be his big break.
Mm.
But really, as the moth flies, beautiful town.
Right.
This is the depository of haunted goods.
He's looking for
Haunted
some
Discman.
old. Oh my
It's
god, this guy again.
I know. It's frustrating me how literally nothing has happened in this movie.
Listen. Sorry, I prank called. you.
I could like literally not. I could care less about these characters.
Mm.
Couldn't care less. None of these characters have any good development.
But
Are
we're
you
glad you're
telling
taking the
me-
time to watch this movie with
Yeah.
us.
Are you telling me you have no care for Cletus or whatever the fuck this dude's name is?
Oh, you mean John B. Mothman?
Yeah, whatever his name is. I'm sure
Johnny
they gave him a
B.
name
Moth.
somewhere in this movie.
Mothman and Sons. Ooh, so he's the Mothman.
Man, don't you hate it when you're looking for used tape recorders and some crazy guy comes in and tells you about the voices he heard?
That would have been the
happens
best
too
day.
Yeah.
Best
And it's
day
the
of my
same
week.
crazy guy who held you at gunpoint in a shower.
Yeah. He just keeps finding you.
Man, small town life can be tough, huh?
I know I said I'd kill you if I ever saw you again, but I wrote you a note and drew you something.
I love how all these Mothman witnesses have the same art style.
They
Yeah,
look
like they're doing
they,
like a Marilyn Manson cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like they just fucked. They just walked out of that place like they just got caught fucking.
Maybe they did. That was a cutscene.
The moth crawling out of your ear.
I told you not to bite me so hard.
That's gross.
Mm.
He's gotta stop being so aggressive with those Q-tips.
Yeah.
Oh, another moth transition.
Wow.
Mm. This director is a genius. What an auteur. I'm surprised I haven't read articles about him in my film class.
Who is it? Scorsese?
I don't know. But he's a genius, whoever he is, with these transitions. And all these close-ups.
Told you for the last time, it's Teeny Peen.
Teeny Bean. Gordon. Except for on this CAT scan, we did see that there are a bunch of moths crawling on your brain.
Mm.
Did you happen to fuck a Mothman in the past 3 or 4 days? Hell yeah.
What?
Look at
Oh
that
my god!
rusty
What was
trumpet.
that shot? Why did it zoom out from a drain? That had nothing to do with anything.
Nothing to do. Now we're in a diner.
It was supposed to be moths, but they didn't want to pay to have the moths flying out. And they was like, it's still
Oh
a cool
my god!
shot.
This
Use the
movie is
shot.
fucking stupid.
This movie.
You know what a pain in the ass it was to remove that faucet?
It's like the guy who made this watched something like Jacob's Ladder, but didn't really understand like any of the subtlety behind anything. So, but he's trying to copy the style to it, and it just doesn't work.
Nope. Oh, you see the moth? It's just he's just staring at a light, getting all hungry.
Getting drawn
Someone
to
turned
it.
the light on. Someone turned the light on. He can't help. Oh, there's a curse.
Like every good reporter, drawn to the TV.
Almost like a moth to a flame.
Oh, 99 people dead?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Denver 9, 99.
Was that your Mothman impression? Getting real
Little bit.
close to the camera, like the light.
Okay, now I am not the most researched on the Mothman and what happened, but like some of this shit is not related at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a Denver plane crash.
Like this
during all
is not
right?
what I'm looking for when it comes to a Mothman movie. You know what I mean? This is some weird 2002 trying to bring in a plane crash and like bleeding ears, and I want to know more about like the abandoned like TNT making place that like, or yeah, I don't know. There's so much. We're gonna talk more about it in a different episode, but this is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
how
so-
does it happen? How does somebody read like the shit that happened with the Mothman and be like, "That's a great
Right.
story. There's so much you make a movie." or make it even better. You know?
We're gonna use
And then, like,
we're gonna use 20% of this compelling real story and base a bunch
Yeah.
of garbage around it.
Yeah.
Just like, I got the best idea ever, guys. We'll get Richard Gere. All right, and that's the
Yeah,
whole
right.
movie.
That was the end of
That's
their
all we
good
need.
ideas. Yeah.
Hey, projects have been greenlit for much less.
What's it called? Mothman? Yeah, it's gonna be your Batman, Richard. It's gonna be your Batman.
You're just gonna be like a really dusty superhero. I swear to God, if they fuck right here, I'm
Dude,
out.
he's been there 3 days. He's cozy up on the couch. They're gonna elect him the fucking chief of police by the end of this movie.
They're gonna give him the key to the city.
Yeah, right? And now the Mothman statue, and that's what this is all about. They built the Mothman statue for Richard Gere, based on true events. So fucked up.
Rose floats by on the
Yeah.
board. won't let her up onto it.
Hmm.
And then I woke up and I was covered in piss.
Been there.
Yeah.
Did feel good.
I gotta say, she aged pretty well. Like, she looks the same in Ozarks now.
Mm.
She's lucky. She aged well.
Some people just have those good genes.
Yeah, for sure.
The apple bottom jean.
Yeah. And the boots with the fur.
Thank you.
Wow.
But that came from
Mike.
Mitch, so that's pretty good.
Mike, you bring the
Pretty good.
worst out of us.
A rare
It's
instance.
usually my boomer references go unwelcomed and unrewarded. And there was Mitch.
Not
ready to
this time,
spike
my
the
friend.
volleyball. And that's why we don't celebrate Christmas.
What a festive time of year to watch this movie. It's very appropriate. At least on our end.
Yeah.
Guys, can I just say we're 50 minutes in, still nothing has happened in this movie?
Bunch has happened.
Yeah.
This rich big city journalist moved into a town and took over.
Yeah.
We have yet to see a real Mothman. We've seen Richard Gere as a Mothman, but we haven't seen the Mothman.
Mm.
And
That's unacceptable.
From what I remember, Jarvis, you better just stomp that hope out right now.
Yeah, I hate to burst your bubble, Jarvis, but I think
They
there's
didn't
a
want to
very
pay.
low chance that you'll get what you
They
want.
did not want to pay to have the.
Is this movie just a character study? That's all it feels like.
Yeah, again, it's like, the people who made this watched something like Citizen Kane, but didn't really understand why Citizen Kane worked, but they wanted to do a character study just like it, involving the Mothman.
This guy again. He's like, hey, you remember how I weirdly predicted all those deaths? Well, I'm over it. And something else.
I'm starting to think he's the fucking Mothman.
Dude, if I had fucking bleeding ears and I just handed handsome out-of-towner a prediction of death, I would be fucking crying in my house for weeks, if not months. And this dude's out doing Fire in the Sky.
Yeah. Honestly, this dude should be the main character. From all the shit that's happened to him, all the crazy shit he's experiencing. Like, Richard Gere
That's probably
is
what
just
happened.
Yeah, he's just this
That's
guy
probably what
just
happened. He was
sitting on
signed
the
up. They
sidelines.
had the whole movie ready. And then they were like, he can't lead a movie. And they
Yeah.
were like, oh, fuck. Get Richard Gere then.
I'd rather watch that dude than Richard Gere at this point.
Dude, look, he's setting forests on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, Slenderman. I didn't know he had a cameo in this movie.
Yeah, it's all related.
I saw you coming out of the flames, Mothman. It was you. Came over to the truck and started sucking on my bloody ear. He was a businessman.
That was such a John Carpenter shot with like the smoke coming across and the synth sounds. That lip bite.
Ugh. The fuck?
So Injured Cold is like a separate type of paranormal
Yeah.
experience, not Mothman.
Super cool.
Commonly
But
known
no,
as
he
the
was-
Smiling Man.
Yes, but
Yeah,
it
he was
all
there for
happened
the
around the
Mothman.
same time in
Yeah.
Point Pleasant.
I know, but they're not doing a good job at explaining the actual like
Connection,
real
yeah.
story that is going on in this. Like whether or not you believe in a Mothman, there's still like this interesting phenomenon that has been happening in this town.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's
They're doing
almost
such a weird-
insulting to have them do the shout out to one of the more interesting parts and then have it be
Yeah.
like this. You know what I mean?
Because like, yeah, because like to sort of more of an innocent viewer that doesn't necessarily know, like they'd be like, oh, okay, so was that the Mothman? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like you're watching a movie about pro wrestling, except the entire thing hasn't shown a wrestling ring once. And then some character just showed up and was just like, oh, yeah, there's my dog, Hulk Hogan. Come here, boy.
There's so many of these shots of him just looking concerned.
Oh, the City Limits. City Limits Motel. Oh, he plays her his mixtape. He plays-
The whole tape recorder just catches on fire.
It's the Mothman, Mothman. My wife just died, but that ain't stopping me.
Oh, will they just fuck? Just get it over with. Like they've slowly moved closer together the last 45 minutes of this movie.
He's her superior now, so it'll be wrong.
Ah. He's
They
commish.
can't do it.
why do we need sexual tension in this movie?
Yeah, I don't understand. The only sexual tension should be between the Mothman and the victims.
And the flame.
Yeah.
There's a lot of phone calls in this movie, too. A lot of one-sided phone calls.
Ah, this is Ingrid.
Oh, that's spooky.
Sounds like Baxter Stockman.
Mm.
He's from Wisconsin.
Mm.
Your watch can't help you, Mothman.
I'm watching you.
Mm.
Now, where's my watch?
Mm.
Jerry
That
Flavor.
product placement,
Hell
man.
yeah. Hell yeah. And that's how you afford Richard Gere.
Mm.
I wrote the script.
Bro, he's already proved it like 5
Yeah,
times.
it's
Yeah.
like, it's like
Move on.
party trick.
Next.
It's like he's paying $2.99 a minute. and he wants to get his money's
What
worth.
the fuck?
Oh, he's trying to keep him busy while the cops goes.
Oh.
I think he's turned this into a phone sex call.
Hello, John. Hello. Just asked him 10
just
things,
did.
dog. Oh,
What
dude, right out
the-
the Matrix.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Indrid Cole is trying to get rid of his air horn before the cops show up.
Mm-hmm.
You've just been morning zooed.
Gordon Minipeen.
Just hanging out with my friend Smiles. What's up with you?
Early to bed, early to rise.
Mm.
He's been getting up at 2:30 a.m. for the past week.
The transitions in this movie are baffling me.
Mm.
They have nothing to do with anything. And what's this guy in the foreground doing? Trying to make
Yeah, like
make sounds.
frequency
Yeah.
on glass. Yeah.
I can't believe they were unable to find him in Winamp.
They were analyzing like waveforms of voices.
Mm.
It really kicks the llama's ass.
Oh, shut this off. Shut this off. The fuck are they doing in the American Gladiator?
I did look like that. What was that game called?
Gladiator
they
Lab.
shoot the tennis balls at him.
Yeah, and
The
they had to
gauntlet
make
or
their way
whatever.
up to the thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they fired like Nerf arrows at him. Stan.
Mm.
Stan is back.
He kind of looks like Giovanni Ribisi too, like he could be his brother. Want to smash real quick?
Whenever I want, and his wings come out and he flies out. Of the
The other thing that makes it crazy, Richard Gere, is that you chose to do this movie.
Yep. What was his payday for this? Can we find that?
Lifetime supply of chapstick.
Mm.
and mothballs.
Supposed to be his
I bet
big
he got
break.
paid a pretty penny for this.
It's his press release. It's his press conference to reveal that he's a Mothman. So he's
I
back
didn't
in
realize
DC now,
Point
right?
Pleasant. Well, is he in DC or is he in Point Pleasant?
I can't tell, dude.
I was-
This movie's jumped around so
Yeah.
much.
I was gonna say I didn't realize Point Pleasant was known for its illustrious Gothic architecture. It is a very Gotham look. You know, pointing at perhaps there is truth to Mike's story about how this was supposed to be Richard Gere's Batman.
Gonna be his big break. Right
Yeah.
now, he's asking Mr. Leak, who's been releasing the spoilers.
Hmm.
Looks like John Wayne.
From a Wall Street Journal article in 2001, Richard Gere was paid around $15 million for this movie.
Shit.
Wow.
$15 million for Mothman Prophecies, which pales... No, not pales in comparison, but Anthony Hopkins, who we've talked about, Silence of the Lambs, he got paid $11 million for that movie.
For Hannibal Lecter?
Oh, no, actually, that's in the Hannibal movie. The actual Hannibal movie, he got paid $11 million.
Richard Gere was paid $14.5 million too much for this movie.
Yeah.
He hasn't had to act once.
Yeah, there has been zero acting in this.
And it's hard to follow. I'm not sure where we are. Like it jumps around, but like the time frame could be like a few days, but it could be a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's
I
the
wish
one
those
that died in the
transitions
accident.
did a better job.
God, you could do anything if you're that handsome. You can get the fucking town sheriff to invite you over on her couch. You can get some random guy out of an office building to take you on a library trip.
Yeah.
You can get a guy to put you in a shower at gunpoint.
Like
What
this,
I wish happened to me.
If I wanted to hang out with any of you dudes, it would take like 3 months before we hung out in a library. You know, but this guy just walks out in the street and gets accosted by Richard Gere, and he's like, "Oh, I could meet you there at 7."
Well, we do have COVID nowadays. That makes it a little more difficult.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Mike, if you
I'll
really
make
want
time
someone to
for
go to
you,
the library
handsome
with you,
stranger.
I'll go to the library with you.
You know what I mean? Just making time for a handsome stranger. That's my point.
Handsome stranger.
Look,
That sounds like
look,
a sexual
look.
move.
Making time for the handsome stranger. What are you doing tonight? Well, tonight I'm making time for the handsome stranger. Dude, the prediction of the plane thing should have been a way bigger deal.
Mm.
Yeah, right?
I know.
I feel like that was just
brushed over it.
glossed over completely.
And he left the dude that's the channel for all these weird things. He's like, all right, you stay down here in West Virginia. I'm going to meet some rando. Because I'm the Mothman.
Stop talking to me in these riddles.
Is he alluding to a Mothman's guild?
Ooh, maybe.
So the sequel is him joining up with the League of Mothmen?
Yeah, an elite Mothman cabal, if you will.
League of Extraordinary Mothmen.
Mr. Klein, welcome to the Swarm.
So, in this movie's universe, is like the stuff that happened in Point Pleasant just happening now? Or is it like that happened in the past and history's repeating itself? Like, I'm so confused, dude.
I feel like it's happening now, like
For the first
in
time.
this movie's universe.
Yeah.
Yes. It also is so brazen to think that, like, oh, an outsider has to come in, a reporter has to come in from outside of Point Pleasant to, like, come and sort of spread this story. Like, the people of the town, like, aren't witness enough of the Mothman. Like,
Yeah.
this is so bad.
Dear Lord, please send us a handsome stranger to solve these problems.
A man from the city, please, a man with an IQ higher, so that because he's from the city, I know he will come from D.C., he will go to Chicago. You know, we're just from small town Point Pleasant.
Mm.
Oh, now this guy can't talk anymore, of course.
Mm.
This feels like a breakup. Your car, you dummy.
Yeah, the one, the one that broke down.
His car's still there in the middle of the road. His car's gonna be found with his wife's body in the trunk.
He had the tumor the whole time. He just imagining
Just
all
like
this stuff.
Mothman drawn in blood on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, the swarm. All the Mothman around the holy shit, it's the Mothman. That was them. Oh, if time wasn't linear, I'd make you rewind that.
Jesus Christ, will they just kiss?
He's her boss now. It wouldn't be right.
Wow, people are not liking him.
No, because it was like 2 weeks ago you were standing in my shower. Now you're over in hers. Richard Gere.
Just don't come back.
So they're all going to be slowly walking over the bridge in this? And he's got to, like Spider-Man, use his moth strength to hold the bridge together? Quiet
Wait, so was he-
crowds make me so uneasy.
When he was talking to that leak guy, that was in Chicago. They did
Yes.
not.
Yes.
They did not specify that until
Yeah.
right there.
Well, I think he said that he was going on a.
He said he was going to Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, but there
it
was
was
no transition to tell us that he had traveled.
Yeah, it was
No.
very unclear that he ever went on the trip to Chicago.
Uh-oh. Gordon's not picking up.
Good old Gordon Smallwood. Oh, here's the bridge. Jump, jump, jump.
Man, don't you hate it when you're driving down the street and the
Decaf
crazy
left,
guy who held you
regular
at
right.
gunpoint in the
Decaf
shower and
left,
told you that he was
regular
hearing
right.
voices is
Very
about to jump off
challenging
a
work.
bridge and you stop and you have to stop him? Small town life is difficult.
Every day. Because you predicted 99 deaths?
399 deaths. Remember, he had the second one too.
Yeah, well, that one didn't
What
come
was the
through
second
yet.
one?
No, it did. He showed him the newspaper article.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
It
you're right.
said like 300 dead in like an earthquake or something.
Oh, I missed that completely. Thinking of you. Something inside me.
If I wanted to watch a 2-hour movie of people just talking to each other, I'd just watch our podcast. That's all this movie has been.
Wow, this is just promotion, self-promotion.
Yeah.
You guys have had fun. You want more. Less Richard Gere.
Right, and more us.
Which, judging by this movie, might be a good thing.
I can officially say this movie sucks ass.
It's terrible. Good thing we didn't tell people until we were an hour and 10 minutes into it.
You know,
This will be fun to do with better movies.
Oh, absolutely. This movie is just not going anywhere.
I can.
It's not even like the type of bad that's fun to like
Yeah.
make fun of either. It just is just like nonsense.
I can totally see why I memory hold this movie after
Yeah.
renting it from Blockbuster like 12 years ago. So,
What the fuck is a blockbuster?
oh, that was one of those weird stores where you used to go and they would have movies on shelves and stuff, and you would pay to watch them, but you wouldn't own them.
Ah. Sounds
Yeah.
like a concept that should have died.
Yeah.
does.
It did die, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because you could get snacks there, and you can't get snacks on Netflix.
Oh!
That's true. You can't get snow caps.
Guys,
They're gonna jump scare us. This is one of
Dead
those jump scare
Brumesking
moments.
is back.
Oh, no, guess not. See, that's how you know
Dead
this director
Brumesking.
is not a hack. He's a true auteur. Because if this was any other movie, Deborah Messing would turn into like a scary moth person and would jump
Oh
scare
no, you're
us.
mishearing me. Dead Brumesking.
The contrast in this shot is really weird.
Dead
Very flat.
Bro. I'm not giving it up. $614. Is that a significant Mothman number? Oh, it's the fucking train. He's gonna get ghost dogged.
Ghost Dog. We should watch that next. What's that? Forrest
Like right
Whitaker,
after
right?
this?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
watch Ghost Dog. Didn't the RZA do the soundtrack for that movie?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite.
Ghost Dog. I'm a ghost, dog.
Look, half man, half moth.
Mm.
All handsome.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Something finally happened and it was
It
fake.
would have been cool if he actually did that, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Fake smashes his head into the mirror.
There's been no violence, no gore in this movie. I give it fucking
His
no
wife's dead.
thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see her
His wife was-
graphically die.
Yeah, you did. Then you saw the aftermath of her head on the glass.
No, she was.
Oh,
Dead Brumesking.
She went to the
right?
hospital. She died off screen in the hospital and
Yeah.
left us, the first drafts of Marilyn Manson covers after her death.
And she did just show up
She-
in his bed.
She was coming up
Maybe
with the
she's
album cover
Mothman.
for Anarchist Superstar.
Maybe she's been the moth
and-
woman this whole
and
time.
Mothman keeps visiting all these artists who draw album covers for Marilyn Manson because they all have the same art style. So, even remember when the dude in Chicago showed him the cave painting, and even that was the same art style. It's
yeah.
incredible.
Ooh, that's a funky
That
shot.
was a cool shot.
Yeah,
that was a cool shot. They used one of those like big, like rounded off mirrors that help you take blind turns.
Finally, they
Wow.
did something cool in this movie.
That was a cool shot. That actually was a different like camera operator was day playing just for the
Yeah,
day.
just for
That's
the
the
one
one
day.
shot he was responsible for. Now he's gone.
Mm.
He won an Oscar for that one shot.
Everyone else won Razzies.
yeah. Oh shit! What's gonna be in this shed?
Oh wow, there's a swinging by itself. You know,
See-
shit's about to go down.
That shot was so weird because it looked like they were gonna establish a shed, like what's in the shed, and then it goes past it.
Yeah.
That was just he's just in the woods.
Gremlins?
I
Is
think
he yelling for Gordon? Oh okay.
Oh yeah, there he is.
I like how Gordon's in the same shirt that he was on the bridge 3 nights ago.
I think he's
That
gotta
is
be
a
dead,
dead
isn't
man's
he?
Dead.
Henley.
He did.
It's a dead man's Henley if I've ever seen one.
Well, rip in peace, Gordon. We hardly knew you.
He was a
Actually,
real
we
one.
knew you better than the main character in this movie, to be
Yeah, we
fair. He
Think he
really
was
should
able
have
to
been the
predict his
main
own death?
character.
His character is more interesting than Richard Gere's.
Yes.
By a long shot.
He's
So
trying to
now
feel his
people are going to
pulse
start
through his eyes.
accusing Richard Gere of killing these people.
Mm.
They'd be right. He's like John Wick.
I wish he just reached over and just smushed his face.
Smacked him.
Yeah. It's one of the blooper cuts. Didn't make it into the movie.
Holy fuck, look at all that cocaine.
Mm.
Oh, so he died from his heart exploding. Or was that supposed to be moth dust? You know, moths are dusty.
Yeah.
Really dusty.
Moth load.
He died of exposure to a Mothman.
To a gunshot.
Yeah. Oh, the
He died of exposure to a bullet.
yeah. Or the Mothman exposed himself and that killed him.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
That's sad.
Is it though? Because like I don't feel bad that he's dead. There's nothing that made me attached to his character.
No, you established you didn't care about them when they first showed up.
Mm.
Get her getting them hands. Summon all the powers of the moths.
Whoa, the subtitle didn't line up with what he said.
No.
Ooh.
Well, that's because we're looking at the English subtitles of the German translation.
Yes. A lot of mirror shots in this. I wonder what they were trying to convey with that.
The duality
They were
of
going to do
man.
the.
I
It
guess
was going to
so.
be the CGI with him as the Mothman, but they didn't want to.
Oh, did you guys see that?
Yeah.
There was a spooky ghoul in the mirror.
There was.
Wonder if it was Indrid Cold.
Mm.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Dead bro
guys-
messing.
You guys ever see that the Deborah Messing on Billy Eichner show?
So good.
Oh, it's the best. It's my favorite.
I'd rather watch that on loop for 2 hours.
Yeah, oh, it's
Billy Eichner running around New York City with Deborah Messing, going up to gay people and saying, "It's Deborah Messing,
Deborah
you
Messing, you
gays," and they
gays.
are just losing their mind
Yeah.
because they're so excited to see her in public.
But he-
That would
he
that
says-
is infinitely more entertaining than this bullshit.
Yes, I agree. He says it so aggressively to them
It's
too.
so
It makes
funny.
it so much
It's-
funnier.
It is very funny.
He's a very aggressive guy, and I love that about him.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
They should
So,
remake
just a moment,
this movie with
shout
him.
out Billy Eichner.
Yeah, Billy Eichner.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, he's very handsome.
Billy Eichner.
More handsome than Richard Gere, I think. Yeah.
He's
Like,
got a
beat-
got a funny
beat for
level
beat,
to him,
but
which
it's
makes
just
him a lot
him.
more attractive.
So you
not
recut
doing it
all
for me.
his. You recut all Gere scenes with just Eichner,
That'd be cool.
I like that.
right? So it's just some lady with a wig and Billy Eichner standing.
Yeah.
Richard Gere has awfully beady eyes for someone who's sexiest man alive,
Moth.
You could call him
sexiest moth alive. Like, is this supposed to be the Mothman's perspective right here?
Yeah.
Seems it.
I have to make a note because
That's Deborah
whenever
Messing,
we
you gays.
put this out, that has to be the cover. The cover has to be Sexiest Moth Alive magazine.
Can we Photoshop that for?
Yeah,
the
I'm writing
Instagram.
it down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I don't forget. That's hysterical.
Turning into a fucking moth.
You know, this would have
I
been
want
an
your badge
intriguing
on my
plot
desk.
point if it happened 30 minutes ago. But like we're like an hour and a half into this movie now, and
Yeah, we're an
And
hour
Deborah Messing is
21.
showing up.
yeah, it's like I would have
Guys.
been interested if that happened an hour ago, but
Yeah, right? Guys, there's still 30 minutes left in this fucking movie. Still nothing has happened.
Hopefully the credits are 10 minutes long. You know, you can only pray.
I always hope for that when I'm watching a bad movie.
Yeah, same.
Mothman crank call up.
She's just playing a
He's
Jerky
like,
Boys.
buzz. Yeah.
Bunch of people gonna die over there, Slappy.
Hey man, it's Frank Rizzo. I'm the Mothman. Why do they have German subtitles right there? What
that
is
was
going
weird.
What's going on?
Everybody
Oh, now he's getting mad at the phones.
yeah.
I feel like this movie was like when they pitched it, they were like, "Oh, we'll just do a bunch of cool shit in post," and then they just never got around to it.
Exactly.
Like, there's all these weird, like, chaotic cuts and stuff that are supposed to like make you feel insane, but it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's like they watched In the Mouth of Madness with
Yeah, Requiem for a Dream.
yeah. But again, they didn't realize why those movies work,
Yep.
but they wanted to try and emulate it.
Yep. Yeah, these transitions remind me of both of those movies, except not done well.
How did he
In the
know
Mouth of
where he
Madness
lives?
would be fun to watch together.
Yeah.
That movie's super dope.
Oh,
He
hey,
needs to
strange
stop
man.
going
that I
to
met.
people's houses after midnight.
I know.
Dude,
what
he's
is with
got the
that?
Handsome is the key to the city.
So wait, is he back in Chicago now? Because this guy is in Chicago.
The leak guy, yeah, this leak gentleman.
They showed Indiana, though. Right? Wasn't that a sign
I'm-
for Indiana? Do you have to drive through Indiana to get to Chicago from West Virginia?
From Ohio.
No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in Chicago, Indiana. It's a little
Oh.
not as well known. Sort of like Paris, Texas.
Or Boston,
Yeah,
Maine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy kind of looks like
Cheaper.
Andy Serkis. Like
A little bit, yeah.
When they were showing
It
him
is
from the
Andy
back,
Serkis.
like I thought it was Andy Serkis.
That's how they spent the whole CG budget. Is because that's
Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, it is him. They made him look like
It's
this.
all CG right here. They had to mocap this whole role. I hate him.
He slowly backs out. Okay.
Yeah. Or Richard Gere just
I'll
slowly.
see myself out. Thanks.
Richard Gere slowly puts a pillow on his face, like the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
He's like Mothman out.
Yeah, starts fluttering away.
He reminds me
I
of
hate-
Rip Torn, and then that other guy that's
Yes.
like Rip Torn, Brian something.
Yeah, the
Brian
dude from,
Cox.
from Super Troopers,
Brian
right?
Cox.
Yeah, Brian Cox. Yep.
Is he still alive, or is he the one that passed away? The other cop passed away from Super Troopers, right?
I believe Brian Cox passed away.
I don't think he did.
He's also in a
Rip Torn too. I think.
Hannibal Lecter movie.
Oh, he's in Manhunter, right? The original Red Dragon.
Yes.
He is Hannibal Lecter, isn't he?
He's Hannibal. He's Hannibal. Yep.
Before Anthony Hopkins took the role. Which that movie's not bad. Manhunter is like
No, it's not.
kind of a cool movie. But Anthony Hopkins is definitely a way better Hannibal Lecter.
Hell
Can't
yeah.
prank
Legend.
call you if the phone's off the hook, motherfuckers. I'm throwing out. It's 2 weeks of research. Fuck you. Fuck you.
These are all like police reports. And he's throwing
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Fuck you. I'm
City
I'm the
plans, all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the commissioner
Blueprints.
now.
Yeah. The only thing he saved is this picture of Deborah Messing.
You gays.
That was obviously taken like while she was on vacation in Turks and Caicos with like her real, like in real life. You know?
Yeah.
She looks sad as shit though to be on vacation in Turks and Caicos.
She got a bad sunburn.
She's a ginger. She's got sensitive skin. Good
What's Turks
God,
and
that
Caicos?
transition was
No.
so lame.
To a sink again?
Yeah.
To a drain?
No, that
oh
was
no,
a
it was the
phone.
phone. It was the
the
phone.
phone.
Receiver. Yeah.
This
These
technology's
transitions-
drain.
Are awful.
Guys, you just don't get it. This director is a genius auteur who studied the great art of cinema, okay? So,
I'm not sure you know what that word means at this point.
Yeah, you keep saying auteur.
No,
Listen,
I get it.
I have a
get what
degree
you're
in
saying.
this.
It's like they watched. It's like they
We all
watched
do, don't we?
Caligula, but they
Yeah.
didn't know why Caligula was popular.
that's
Another
that's
movie
not a
reference.
movie I would use as an analogy, but sure, Mike.
That's why I picked it. Miley Cyrus?
Yeah,
I
she
wish.
comes in on a wrecking ball.
Oh my God.
Hey, is this the Mothman? This is Miley Cyrus.
So is like the
Bunch of
chemical
people are gonna-
plant in this movie supposed to be the TNT cave that we read about in the stories?
I think so. It
gotta
seems
be,
to
right?
be like. The,
Well,
yeah,
I'm
right.
pretty sure there was a chemical plant in Point Pleasant that something happened at, but my knowledge
Which we'll
of the
talk
subject
about
is
in the
skewed.
official show. And
Yeah.
could be the explanation for all of this.
Although, to be fair, I could just be like misremembering and blurring the movie and the actual events together.
I wish that tape recorder he has right there was really a talk boy. That'd be so much better.
Credit card, you got it. This is a
It's
good
Peter
call.
McAllister, the father. Got a bad feeling about this.
Called in sick as police commissioner?
A bridge.
Chemical plant. Lisa needs braces. Chemical plant. Lisa needs braces.
This dude's just been like sleepwalking.
Yeah.
That's what it all points
No,
to.
he died in the accident.
Oh my god.
This whole movie is actually Deborah Messing's like dream.
Right. Yeah, she's gonna wake up at his funeral.
Yeah.
Just get your hands off of her, Richard. I don't like
Right? The fucking chief of police.
Yeah, get your hands off of her.
She should just fucking shoot him.
Yeah.
She's doing that look. Oh, they're kissing.
Wow, what a toxic relationship. He has his hands on her, trying to stop her from walking away, and
Super
there we
rapey
go.
vibes
Good. She
right
didn't-
there.
She didn't kiss him. Good.
Oh, but he will be.
Get yourself reassigned. She's the only
like small
cop
town
in the
cop.
town.
Yeah.
She's the only one.
Reassigned
And
to
now
what?
him.
I'm the Mothman.
Yeah. I'm not Gordon. I'm
Come
Batman.
on, let's get nuts. Shoot him.
There's all these
No.
like fake Mothman cosplaying around the town. You know, they're dressed up like the Mothman. They have like these like they have these goggles on that make their eyes red, and he's like, "I'm not wearing red goggles." His eyes glow red. Yeah.
Where is she? Where's Laura Linney?
His hair is so bad.
Yeah, it looks awful in the. It's like they tried to color it brown, but his gray is still coming through.
Yeah, it looks like a weird gray blonde. It's ugh.
There's a surprising amount of day drinking in this movie.
There's a surprising amount of not making sense in this movie too.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that.
Like I can't. Is this something that's happening right now, or is he dreaming
He's trying to
it,
keep-
or is he planning it in his head? Like, what is going on?
He's trying to
He's
warn them
drinking
about the
about it.
chemical plant.
Well, you know, I get that, but like, is this an event that
Is
happened?
it a flash forward?
Yeah.
A flash back?
Thank you.
A premonition?
Yeah. Exactly.
I think it's a Flash Gordon.
That even would be more exciting.
I think if they recasted Richard Gere as Andrew Dice Clay in this movie would have been a lot better.
Get
Hey,
out of
hickory dickory
here!
dock, Mothman suck my cock. Hey, yo.
Oh!
Hey,
Oh,
I'm over
hey.
here now. Yo, yeah, the cigarette. Hey.
Yeah, I love it. Oh,
It's a good shout out to Bob Perret right there.
son of a bitch.
You did it. You son of a bitch. You actually did it.
You did it again. You killed another 300 people.
Oh shit!
Don't show her eyes. Weird shot.
Paging Mr. Herman.
Wicked weird shot.
Paging Mr. Herman. Here's our call for you at the front desk.
It was sent in a Marriott letterhead.
Like letterhead.
Yeah.
Man, Indrid Cold sending letters now.
Yeah, and he does everything right aligned. What a fucking maniac.
Yeah, that's how you know he's tapped.
Yeah.
Only psychopaths do that.
Right along.
The only thing that would make it better would be if it was typed in Comic Sans.
You know he's a monster.
Oh, I don't care how I treat you.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that twice. Putting my hands on you.
Fucking- I've been drinking all day, bitch. I told you to get yourself reassigned.
I drink during the day. I pop in at people's places at night. You know, it's just how I am. I'm the Mothman.
Rolled up to a senator. Senator off his private plane. I just rolled right up to him.
What is this? Okay, this is him driving to
All right, so
DC.
he's back in DC now. See,
So he's
finally a
shit
transition
Jefferson
that made
Memorial.
sense.
Thank you, Thomas Jefferson, racist.
Slave owner.
Yep. Wait, does he have a house in the George? He's in
this is
Georgetown.
This house from beginning, where he's banging in the closet.
Yeah, my best guess. Yeah.
Yes.
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 The
Lips,
eyes of the moth.
eyes,
Oh, he's
close
just gonna rub one out, Rudy Giuliani style.
Oh God. You guys hear him fart the other day? The clip is amazing.
He's such an idiot.
The lawyer next to him like looks over at him too, like disgusted. It's so funny. What a fucking Giuliani he is.
Truly.
Giuliani.
Hey man,
9/11
when you got a good one brewing in there, you gotta let it out, even if you risk other people hearing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to get those demons out somehow.
Sometime the mojo's got to leave the cauldron.
Dude.
Indrid Cold's all, I pee freely.
An hour and 20 minutes of this whole movie has been Richard Gere on the phone.
Yeah.
Different phones too.
Yeah.
Kudos to that.
It's a cordless.
It's got a Dead Man's Henley looking shirt on. Dulles? That's a big UFO hotspot.
Like the DC area?
Not to be confused with the dullness that is this film.
Hell yeah.
See what you did there.
This poor woman. Life got flipped, turned upside down. How?
You don't even know what's going on.
You haven't
bug
unlocked
spray.
your mouth powers. You haven't unlocked your mouth powers yet. How are you gonna? You just it fucking cuts too. He's got Arthur's suit on from the dick.
She's all of a
You
sudden
saw
an
her in
expert.
person.
Yeah.
How would you know that though? Sounds like something
I would
Indrid
love
Cold
to
would
see them.
say.
Exactly.
I would love to see them both at a park right now, like holding hands and shit. She's nowhere near him. They're fucking
Baby,
like
you
smooching.
and me and you.
That's a good Ernest reference.
Oh, my god!
he's
There he
finally
goes.
acting.
There he goes.
What are we
He's
at? We're
earning
at
the
an
15
hour
mil.
and 36. He finally acted.
Earning that 15.
Did something finally happen in the movie?
Yeah, the producers saw the dailies and were just like, "This is an hour and 30 minutes of him just talking on a fucking phone. He better act. We're gonna bring the other guy back to life." Okay, but can I have mozzarella sticks too?
Wait, is she inviting him over
They
for
open presents
Christmas?
after dinner? I guess people do that.
Okay, but I don't have to be police chief anymore. I just want my dead wife to call.
What a sad boy.
That feeling when the gerbil dies. Oh, this is it.
Who's gonna be Mary? Mary gonna be on the phone. It's time.
This is WMTH the Moth. You're our 15th caller.
WMTH.
This is Mr.
Answer the goddamn
Klein.
phone. You've been answering the phone all movie. Now you can't? Come on.
This is the big one, though.
Just keeps ringing.
Man,
that
what
you
a
on Block
stupid
Island?
decision. What if that was the airport calling him to tell him that his flight's been canceled? Like,
Yeah.
that could have been
show
an
them.
important call.
I don't
Also,
need
it's a
goddamn
cordless
plane,
phone,
I'm
so
the
why did he
Mothman.
think that was going to stop it? Oh, no, it's not a cordless phone. Never mind.
Well, no, it's got it is cordless, I think. He just ripped the base
It's
out of the
cordless,
wall.
but he ripped he ripped the connection out of the wall.
Yeah,
put
but
my
if
scarf
it's
on.
a cordless phone that charges, then that don't matter. It's going to still receive the signal.
I hate this movie.
It's the
Man, the director really liked that photo of Deborah missing.
Yeah.
I think
He has a
everybody
little
liked
too
that
much of a
photo.
likeness for it.
Wow, what if that was the end of the movie? What if this is
I'd quit the Beastie Boys.
I didn't know this
Jonathan,
was that
we're
high
sorry
stakes.
we made you watch
didn't
this
know this
movie,
was-
but
You guys ruined
but
my
in
life.
my defense, I don't remember the movie being this atrocious.
I don't either, dude. I guess that's why I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Like I said, watching it now, I can easily see why I memory hold this movie after watching
Yeah.
it.
This movie has literally nothing to offer.
Mm.
It's got Richard Gere. It's got trucks. It's got bridge traffic.
Oh, shit. Is this bridge gonna collapse?
Oh,
so?
Why are there so many people on it?
Yeah, it's
Imagine,
Christmas Eve.
like-
go home.
dude, imagine the people who like was related to the people that actually died in this shit, and then you hear that Richard Gere's going to be in a movie about it, and finally they're going to do some, and then you have to fucking sit through this, and then like this whole
I'd be
time
so
you
bummed
know.
out.
The whole time you know that you're going to see your grandmother's death moment reenacted after this trash heap. Ugh. What are we doing? We all stopping? Is it like they got moths inside them? This is where he has to rip off his coat, pull off the moth wings, save the people. He uses his moth hearing. Moths are very good at hearing metal break.
Mm.
He's going to use his moth vision.
It's not the power plant. It's the bridge.
Mm.
He had the longitude off.
Oh my god. The bridge is gonna get off the bridge. Get off the bridge.
So then what was that whole business about him calling the other people about the power plant? Was Injured Cold just, like, is he a prankster too? Is he just having, some fucking funsies with that? What was the
That's
point
what
of
it
that?
seems like.
Like, is he a harbinger of misfortune, or is he just like a trickster god? Like, what's going on?
He's a real Loki.
Yeah.
Looks like this bridge is coming down.
One rivet at a time.
So they took. Oh my god.
It's just going to be the stock footage of the bridge waving in the wind. It just cuts to that.
So the whole movie built to the bridge collapsing. This is so silly.
I mean, what you got to, but you can't rest everything in the movie on it. Just some fucking shaky cameras. Oh my god. Hey, aren't you Richard Gere?
Oh, there's the moth eyes.
Pretty cool.
Oh,
Final destination.
Finally, something cool happened.
That one light's the only thing keeping the Mothman there.
Mm.
Oh, here he comes!
Good thing these people listened to
Return of the
him
moth.
and got out of their cars.
Return of the Moth. Yeah, but to be fair, if you were on a bridge and there was some fucking dude just yelling, "Get off the bridge, get off the bridge," would you get out of your car?
Well, running down the bridge. Like,
Maybe that's the
I'd be
lesson
like-
we have to learn from this movie. If we're ever stuck on a bridge, someone tells us to get off. Maybe we should.
well, see, this is why you gotta just follow the vampire philosophy in life and never cross running water. It's dangerous.
What was that close up of the woman trying on a wedding
That
dress?
was the girl
What
from the
that?
beginning.
Yeah.
That was with the dude.
Who's getting engaged.
God, that said, I'm
getting
I'm
engaged.
about to get engaged, which is such a weird thing to say. Like, get engaged and say you're about to get married.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, she was setting up this moment where he dies on the bridge, so you feel bad for her for that 1 second.
Right. Yeah, I really do feel for these characters. I forgot.
Yeah.
I felt for these characters.
Well, dude,
There's the
honestly, ever
American.
since Gordon Cletus
There's
or
the
whatever his name
Patriot.
was got taken out of the movie, I was just like,
Yeah.
this.
Did you guys catch the real Patriot?
The Patriot starring Mel Gibson, or the Patriot with
No,
Steven
the
Seagal.
guy on the bridge that just turned his car at full power and started running into people.
Oh,
Wow.
That's the American way.
hmm.
Look at these Canadians trying to help each other. Fucking idiot.
Uh-oh.
God. Use your powers. Dude, fuck that whole situation. I believe I read that the country changed bridge laws after this shit went down
Mm.
in real life, which is good. And you hope that they're still keeping up with them. No, thank you. Is he gonna fly? Moth.
Random ass
Moth.
cutaways of headlights.
Mm.
Moth. I'm the Mothman. Fuck that up. How'd they do that? Miniatures?
Blurry
Yeah, it's a minute.
Richard Gere, who's out of focus from a distance, sort of looks like Tim Allen with this haircut. This movie should have had Tim Allen in it. That would have been fun.
Yeah. All coked out, though. when
Yeah.
He was like in his coked out phase.
Mm.
Mothman Saves Christmas?
Yeah.
I love how you can look. It looks so obvious that it's a miniature. Like even the bubbles are weird.
Ugh. Yes! Finally! The moth jump. Fuck yeah.
I
That
can't
was
believe
worth
this
the wait.
whole movie's been building to this
That was worth
dumb
the wait.
moment.
Nah, dude, he did the moth jump. And like you wouldn't expect that moths would do well underwater, but here he is. Here's his time to shine.
He's quite the swimmer.
Yeah, man. That's why they did Mothman 2 Atlantis.
Mm.
Trying to wave to her. What a fucking idiot.
You got to roll the window down.
Shout
You got
out-
to equalize the pressure. Oh,
Shout out to Mothman for finding the car.
How?
In the
What?
debris.
In I don't
that
understand.
was easy.
I don't understand physics
Well, it
as
got wet.
well as I thought I did. I guess.
It got wet.
Yeah, but if there's no back windshield, then why isn't the whole car filled up with water?
Yeah, because it's completely underwater.
Yeah,
You
like
ever
I
turn
said,
a cup
I
upside
guess
down and then put it?
It would take some time to fill. It wouldn't fill immediately.
Yeah, go
okay.
take a
I'll,
Mountain Dew
I'll
bottle,
take your
turn it
word
upside
for
down,
it,
and
I
put it in the
guess,
bathtub.
but I don't know.
He got rid of the cage pretty easily. Like,
That was so unbelievable. Like
No,
the
'cause it
cage
got
that is
wet.
supposed to separate people, like people who have
Yes.
been arrested from the police.
It's not built to
officers.
get
Yeah.
wet though. It's not
what
built to
weird
get
CG
wet.
water right there too.
Oh.
This movie is
That's why they
trash.
Pulled her out of the cop jeep.
They won't give you water if you get arrested, because if you get those bars wet, they come right out.
Please be the end. Fuck.
I'm sorry to tell you, there's still 10 minutes left.
Credits. Those are credits.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, the only thing worse than a bad movie that's not like funny is a bad movie that's not funny that's super slow.
Yeah.
And it ends
really-
with trudging bodies out of a river.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sucks
This
because
is
like
the
the
big
Mothman is
resolution.
it's a cool idea, but man, this
Yeah.
this movie
And
did
this is
not-
like the only Mothman movie, I think. I don't think there's
Yeah.
any other movies about the same subject, which is
Yeah, because we came across a lot of documentaries, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like fiction
It-
stuff like this.
bizarre because it's such a easy, idea
Right.
that
Why isn't there just a horror movie? Just make a horror movie.
Yeah.
yeah, like a Jeepers Creepers type of horror movie.
Yeah. Or you could even go the thriller route like this, but set it in
Sure.
the 60s with the actual event and about the actual people who were there and the shit that happened.
Oh.
Like,
When you said that, I was just picturing a bunch of people in moth outfits dancing on the bridge. Now she's haunted because she was supposed to die in that river, and he changed fate. Thank God for you and your moth power saving that one police officer. 24, 36.
Are they done with the search? Not an hour after it, right? They're still wet.
No,
They're
but
sitting,
it's Mothman
They're
time.
done with the search. The search is ongoing for at least 48 hours. Get out of here. They gotta dredge cars from a river.
sounds to me like search and rescue isn't doing their job. Reminds me of a certain phenomena that we may have done an episode about.
Lack of integrity. He dyed his hair.
Hmm.
The only thing that could save this movie is if she screamed and goes, "Oh my God, what's that?" And he turns around and then looks back and goes, "It's just a moth, man."
And then the moth wipes the screen. Credit roll.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Th-
Wow.
This movie
This is it.
fucking sucked.
This is the last shot.
Literally not one Mothman in this entire
Not
movie.
a single shot of the Mothman. Not a single shot of Indrid Cold and his creepy smile. Not a single Man in Black. Like, Will Smith was not in the movie. Like, what the hell?
I can't believe they made like the whole
And why aren't
point of
these
that
in
movie about the
German?
bridge. Yeah.
what rip of this movie is this? Why wasn't that in German?
What an atrocity!
Fuck this movie.
The translators didn't even make it to the end. The translators gave up.
Well, they tapped out before we did.
They're like,
Wow.
fuck
I can't
this
believe we
movie.
made it.
Oh my god.
They had them off. They all had them off.
Wow.
I hope to never see this movie ever again.
No.
We don't have to. Now it's officially, we will kill it forever.
See, now
my
I at least know
God.
that if I want to watch this movie again, I can pull up this handy dandy little recording that we did, and I can at least enjoy something while I watch the movie.
Yeah, because you're not enjoying the
This
movie.
one, I had fun. I'll admit it.
Yeah,
I had
I-
fun.
I had
enjoyed
fun
it.
because I was with
I
you
had-
guys, though. I didn't have fun because the movie was fun.
There was a good
Look at
amount
those
where I
eyes
was not
roll.
having fun.
Yeah.
But overall, it was fun. And, you know, for those of you that watch this along with us,
So
we're sorry. and thanks.
sorry? Question mark?
Do we do a disclaimer? You want to do a disclaimer up front? Be like, listen, this
No.
movie's terrible.
No, that'll turn people off.
You ruined the whole surprise.
Yeah.
Of people wasting 2
Imagine
hours
if you
of their
gave
day.
me a disclaimer about how bad this movie was.
Yeah.
I would have been like, let's watch fucking Troll Hunter
Oh, look at that
instead.
guy's name. Pud Cusack.
Pud Cusack.
What a great name.
John's younger brother.
Oh my god. So yeah, that was that, guys. Holy shit. I'm a
Yeah, Mothman Prophecies. 2 thumbs down from me.
yeah.
No good.
I can't even review it. It was so bad. But yeah, they
I
didn't
give
even,
it 5 dead moths.
it just seemed like something they were just trying to like capitalize on the Mothman name. That's all that movie was.
I expect it to be one of those movies they show on repeat when you go to purgatory and you have to repent. They'll make you watch the
Definitely.
Mothman Prophecies over and over.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
So thanks for
Thank you,
getting
guys.
that little
This was-
taste of hell with us.
Yep.
You guys always wanted to know what purgatory feels like. There you have it. You get to spend it with us. Hooray!
I can't think of a
Yeah, more importantly, no, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can't think of any rewarding feature from watching that movie, except for maybe when the kid got hit in the face with the wire from the bridge. That's about it.
I don't
That's
know, man.
about it.
I just printed out a copy of that Deborah Messing photo, so I got that.
Yeah, at least she was in the movie for
yeah, so-
9 minutes.
We are going to break down the Mothman and the story behind Point Pleasant and tell
Yeah.
a better tale than this movie did.
You'll know within
on
10
episode
minutes how much better that actual story is than what they did with the movie.
Yes.
Within 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, be on the lookout for that soon. And thanks.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching along with us. And yeah, we're the Beastie Boys. No relation.
With a Y. Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye, everyone.